Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new Monster High Mummy Majesties collector 2-pack including Nefera and Cleo denial. Now this is Nefera's 4th ever release, and this is also the first 2-pack that we've ever gotten where it's both Cleo and Nefera included. I feel like a sister 2-pack between these two has been a long overdue, and I mean it's finally here. We have the 2-pack here. The big question now is if it's been worth the wait. So we'll get into that obviously because this 2-pack is also much pricier since it's a collector release at 60 bucks. I had to pay more because I am an international buyer, so I had to get them with shipping. I had to pay more, but that's also why I got them early, because Amazon UK got the listing up early and they had, I guess, like early stock, and I was able to snatch them up I guess before the other releases in Amazon US and so forth. So yeah, I got lucky for once. Yeah, you know what? I'm for once I'm able to actually unbox something early for y'all. So I'm happy. Yeah, and so I'm also gonna be comparing these two to their original counterparts from the original series. So let's get started. Let's get started with the box first off, because the box, the packaging, one thing I can say is that they delivered. I think it looks glam. I love all the, all the artwork here, the design here. It just looks very glorious, very, amazing. I love how they have the names for each character on the side where they are. It's definitely just, it looks great. I love the title here. And then I also like how, on the back, as we rotate to the back, there's a description here that I didn't see before, and we also have a nice stock photo of the sisters there in the middle. The new dawn for the Denial dynasty. Cleo and Nefera have been royal rivals for eternity, but after 5,856 years, give or take a few, it's time to call it a wrap and rule together in style. After all, sisterly arguments are so last millennia. Hot heiresses to the max, both siblings serve radiance with a side of venom and golden crowns, serpentine accessories, and mummy fringe. Reunited and stronger than ever, this pharaoh fam has never looked so glam. So there we go. Definitely, I love the description. I would say the only thing I don't love about the packaging so far is that there's just this glorious issue right there in the middle, which is that there's so much wasted space. Like there's just like so much space there in the middle, like for a completely furred doll, like, so obviously I know that they have to have that space to be able to, lay out the fringe, which does look very good. It definitely displays nicely like that, but it just feel like it's not really worth the space, because it just makes it really obvious that, wow, you're really not getting a lot. So I wish that they would have displayed them differently, even though I do appreciate the I appreciate the thought of like laying out the, the wraps really nicely for you to see. But I think for most people, what you will see from the first glance is that there's just a lot of, empty space there in the middle. But anyway, yeah, that's the box. Who's your favorite? Because for me, I think so far, Nefera definitely has caught my eye. I just love that long hair. She's like Rapunzel almost. But yeah, who's your favorite, and will you be getting them? Because definitely I feel like this 2-pack has garnered a lot of controversy. It's a lot of discussion, because really this is a very bizarre release when you think about it, but also it's just typical Mattel, really. Like, it's just what they always do. So anyways, stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. And here are the Mummy Majesties unboxed, and yeah, wow, they are something. They're something else. Oh my god. Okay, first off, accessories. We have a certificate to, justify the price point, of course. So that's great. And then we also have these 2 purses, which I feel like they're too chunky for collector level designing, but I guess they're cute, like there are new molds, I think. Maybe, no, I'm not sure. But they do open. They open, there's a hinge. So I guess thank you for making them purses that can open. Amazing. The Cleo's purse is okay because it's teal. Nefera's purse, I'm confused because it's purple. And the only other thing on her that is purple are her eyes. which is interesting. So I guess the purse is trying to match her eyes. I don't know. I guess it's a thing. Yeah, because nothing else is purple about her. Otherwise, I would have said that her purse should have been like gold or red for the jewel, but I guess, I don't know, I guess not. No one else thought about it. And of course, we also have these 2 doll stands for each of the dolls, and then they each have their own pair of little head and neck accessory, and they also have shoes. Okay, so first up we have Nefera. Now I think she's going to be many people's favorite just because she is basically the highlight of the 2-pack. You know, no offense Cleo, but this is really Nefera's 4th only ever doll, and you know, I think she steals a show pretty easily. So here she is compared to the previous original series core Nefera, and you can definitely see that there's a couple of differences but also similarities with the face, the eye color, the makeup, the hair color. Just the face grading is a little bit different, definitely a little bit more updated, but I do like how they kind of carried over a similar headpiece. You know, they also have a beetle here for her headpiece right there, and her pet is a beetle. So also we have a red jewel here, and she also has a red jewel right there. So I do like how they're kind of tying in some aspects from the original designs into this version of Nefera. Then the rest I would say is pretty much its own thing for her. There aren't many other references, but I think definitely there's a good comparison to be made here. Now Nefera has this beautiful long hair, which is super soft. It has no gel. It's perfect. It's super brushable. Just really gorgeous hair. Basically like Rapunzel hair length. It's so, oh my god, so long. Okay, her hair is so long, and she also tends to tip over on her stand. So hair is just super gorgeous. I love it a lot. Like I think this is definitely like one of the highlights of Nefera for sure, that she has this super long hair. This is the only Nefera that has long hair like this, I'm pretty sure. Now for her outfit, you know, she does have this really cute little mini dress on, which of course is infamous because of the very tacky looking print. And it does have a very stretchy like fabric to it. So it isn't very like high quality, I wouldn't say. I would maybe argue that they actually spent Nefera's budget onto her hair. Like I mentioned, I do like her face screening. It has a side glance, which is very unique to her, and I love how more purple her eyes are even from the original release. I love her makeup. I love the teal lipstick, and of course I love how she has super long hair, but also the headdress here is really detailed, and I also like how these pieces here look like earrings, but these are actually just attached to the headdress. She doesn't have any earrings on, neither of them do. But yeah, then this piece right here that looks like mummy wraps with the red jewel. It looks fun, but the dress here definitely just feels like very like playline, like definitely gives me G2 flashbacks. It just feels out of place. Like for a collector level doll, you don't expect to see something like this. It's so basic and generic to produce and to see. But I do like the little wraps here on one side, obviously asymmetrical. And she also has these same wraps here on the back of her dress right there. So we can see that's a little hidden detail, which I didn't actually see before. So I'm so glad that she actually has something going on in the back of her dress. I definitely think this looks so fun. What I don't like is that her hands are Claudine's hand mold. I don't know why they gave her that hand mold. In the stock photos, she had the original hand mold, the same that Cleo has. So I'm not sure what happened and why they made the last minute switch with these hands. Lastly, we have her really cool looking shoes here. They look like gladiator heels almost, with the way that there's so many straps here. I love this serpentine little detail right there, the wings right there, and then also we have the scarab here on the actual heel. It's fully gold, like I would expect some painted detail, but that's okay, I guess. I don't know. They're still really detailed as is, but you know, you do expect some type of details when it comes to collector level quality dolls. But yeah, that's Nefera basically. She's a stunning doll, honestly. Like the face and hair alone, the bandages here I like, the dress is very simple, and the shoes are cute. So I would say she's a solid doll for sure. I feel like the dress could have really let me down. The dress should have been better for sure. And then we have Cleo. Now, as you might have guessed, I think Cleo is the lesser of the two dolls in this collector 2-pack, unfortunately. She is really gorgeous, especially compared to the original one. You can definitely see an improvement with the face screening. You know, to be fair, my Cleo original doll, her face screening, like the eye is off, so that's my Cleo specifically, but still I feel like the technology with the appliance of these face screenings, you cannot deny that it's just become more improved among the years with the Monster High doll releases, and I just think her face looks gorgeous. I love the side glance, love the makeup for sure. You can definitely see some similarities here as well with the lipstick shade and the eye color as well, and yeah, they both have very similar gold hues as well, but I would say overall, like, there's not many similarities with these two Cleos. Now, she is very detailed here with the headpiece looking like serpentines and a little crown here as well. I love that detail. It really is fun and just adds more to the design. Obviously, the hair is gelled to the nines. It's, you know, helmet hair for sure. I'm just gonna leave it as is, but I'm also sure the intended style of the hair. It's supposed to have this shape, which I don't mind. It reminds me of the Dawn of the Dance Cleo's hairstyle for sure. I like the streaks of gold tinsel, but I feel like some brown highlights would have been really fun here as well. The makeup, like I mentioned, is pretty simple but really gorgeous looking. I love the side glance. I actually also like this little one shoulder wrap here around her neck as well. It connects, it's like one piece. Very interesting, honestly. I see a theme, like there's a lot of asymmetrical design choices here with the dolls. For Cleo, she has yellow wraps here hanging down from the opposite arm. I like how they're basically the same like Neferas, but just, you know, yellow. Her purse is teal. Once again, I'm not a fan of the huge chunky purse. I just feel like it doesn't really work. But the dress here seems to be more detailed with a underlayer here in black. I like the cut, and then it ends here pretty similarly to Nefera's dress, but here we have an added piece where we have this overskirt. It's kind of sheer. It goes all the way to the bottom, and that is a separate piece, so that's very fun. I do think it adds a little bit of an extra layer that Nefera kind of, you know, is lacking. And then lastly, you know, her shoes are a new mold as well in gold. I love the platform heel look, and also the wrapped around serpentine piece, which is separate here as well from the actual shoe. Really love the way that the fabrics flow, like they're really light, you know, and flowy. I think I fixed Nefera, at least for me. I put the Cleo arm wrap on her, and this is what she looks like. I think she looks much better. It just kind of completes the look. Like, it's no longer asymmetrical. It just kind of like, I don't know, it just completes it kind of, I think, for me. The only thing is obviously that now Cleo doesn't look as special anymore. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, she still looks really cute, but I feel like it definitely takes away from Cleo a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'll display her like this, because I think this 2-pack, it's really like, you're really getting it for Nefera. Cleo's cute, great face, but like, I don't know, she's not offering me anything exciting. But with Nefera, at least, you know, a mini dress be damned. At least she has like super long hair, a really gorgeous face up. Love the really nice gladiator heels, and like the little bandages here at the back. Like, I feel like for her, simplicity, I guess, kind of works better, because she also has like the long hair, like these wraps. She's taller too, which I feel like works with the framing of it all. So yeah, I feel like for her, these two, it works. So so giving her, you know, Cleo's little arm wrap, I think, yeah, it works. It's not fair to Cleo, but you know, I feel like you're really, the 2-pack here, the highlight is Nefera. Like, you're getting it for Nefera. She is the highlight of the 2-pack for sure. Or I don't know, what do you think? Who is your favorite, and should I keep her in this look? I don't know. But yeah, that was my unboxing review of the brand new Mummy Majesties 2-pack, including Nefera and Cleo. As a 2-pack, a overpriced collector Mattel Monster High G1 alumni 2-pack, I would say it's decent. The highlight is Nefera for sure. Cleo is cute, but I would say the overall letdown unanimously for me are the chunky looking purses and the you know, overly printed and really just generic looking mini dresses. The dresses, the purses, the shoes, I like the wrap asymmetrical theme going on. I like the headdresses. I like all the gold accessories. I just wish that they would have also included some more painted details on these accessories, because without the painted details, these accessories end up looking very playline, obviously. The purse, the headdress, the little shoulder pieces, like if they just had more painted details, you know, including the shoes as well, it would have definitely elevated the quality to more of a collector status. It really would have helped out, because now they do look good, but it just takes away from the details overall. So yeah, you know, better details, better purses, better dresses. Otherwise, I would say pretty good dolls. Like, I like the design on the faces, the bandages, the side glances, they can look at each other. I love Nefera's long hair. And yeah, I think Nefera's the highlight for sure. I just wish that they would have both been better in most ways, like I mentioned, because there was so much potential here. There could have been so much potential here for something amazing. But frankly, Mattel just, I don't know, they went the generic, you know, playline route. So should you get them? I would say if you're a fan of Nefera and you're willing to pay the price, yes, get them. If you do want Nefera but you're not willing to pay the price, just, you know, wait. These will be available on Amazon soon enough, so they will go on sale perhaps one day, and then you'll be able to get Nefera. If you only want Cleo too, wait for a sale. I feel like, yeah, it's too expensive to warrant getting it only for one doll. I mean, I got them. They were expensive, but that's because I wanted to review them for you, so you don't make the same mistake that I made. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like that I have them, and I definitely love them more now that I have them in person. But I think they're definitely a little bit of a disappointment, you know, overall. I wish that they would have had more details, better dresses, better purses, you know, like the same. I keep repeating myself because it's just such an obvious issue with the dresses and the purses, and more details painted on the accessories. Like, it's just such an obvious thing to do. As a designer, you would think that that's just such a you know, quintessential thing that you would add into the designs overall, but I guess they couldn't because of the budgeting or whatever. So yeah, anyways, who is your favorite and what do you think? Because I feel like they were so close to being like something actually like amazing. And for Nefera, I definitely think she is actually amazing. Like, she looks really gorgeous, and I really love her now. Yeah, Cleo, she's fine, she's cute, but I just feel like we've had so many Cleos, and this one specifically, like for me, I don't see really anything amazingly unique that she offers. At least for Nefera, you know, this is her fourth only doll, and I really like her a lot. So sad to say that, you know, it seems like, yeah, people might get this 2-pack just for Nefera because Cleo, she's fine, love the face, but like the outfit and just something about this like chunky pieces, like I do like them, but they're still like a little bit like, I don't know, it's just like, it kind of contradicts the collector aspect because they just look so playline, which you don't want that to be the case because you're paying a lot of money. But yeah, who is your favorite and will you be getting this 2-pack? If you will, is it for Nefera? Is it for Cleo? Is it because you actually like both equally? Is it worth to you to pay the price? Or will you probably just wait for a little sale down the line? And if you do end up getting this 2-pack for Nefera alone, does that mean like, what will you do with Cleo? And will you be redressing Nefera? I definitely see a lot of people getting this pack only for her and, you know, customizing her, restyling her in a new outfit and stuff, because she does have a lot of potential with the super long hair. And obviously the outfit, the dress could have been better, but you know, I feel like if she has a different dress on, it might just, you know, make her look even better, question mark. So let's see what the restylers have incoming for us. But yeah, that was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to. And of course, so you don't miss out on to post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.